Hi again! Today's topic in our reading and pronunciation section is the Russian alphabet. It's a basic topic if you want to read in Russian, and we are gonna start our reading journey by introducing the letters themselves, their names, and their sounds. And I promise it won't be that hard, at least not at this stage. So, first of all, we are gonna take a look at the Russian alphabet as a whole. And as you can see, and probably already know, the Russian alphabet uses the Cyrillic script, not the Latin one. Some letters look exactly the same as Latin letters, some are completely different, and many of them have Latin equivalents used for transliteration. And in this table, you can see all 33 Russian letters and the most common ways they are represented in Latin letters. Now, I'm gonna read all of them one by one. Not the sounds yet, just the names of the letters. Let's go. A, B, V, G, D, Е, Ё, Ж, З, И краткая, К, Л, М, Н, О, П, Р, С, Т, У, Ф, Х, Ц, Ч, Ш, Щ, твердый знак, мягкий знак, Ю, Я. So, there we are. And now we can take a close look at all the letters and put everything together. The name of the letter and the sound it represents. And here comes my second piece of advice. Actually, you don't really need to memorize the names of the letters. The most important thing is the sound each letter makes because the letter names are already based on those sounds. So, if you know how the letter sounds, you can already start reading Russian words. In most cases, one letter corresponds to one sound. But of course, there are some exceptions, certain vowels or letter combinations can be pronounced differently. For example, sometimes you write O but pronounce it like A. But don't worry, I'll explain all of that in the next video. Just a little bit of patience. And now let's go. The letter and its sound. A, 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 B, 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 В, 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 Г, 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 Д, 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 Е, 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 Е. Like the first two letters in the word yes, yeah, yeah, this one. Yo, 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 yo. Like your in the word yoga, yo. Ж, 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 Ж. Like the S in the word measure, Ж, Ж. This sound, Ж. Z, 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 Z. I, 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 I. И краткая. That means short E. Y, Y, Y. Like the first letter in the word yellow. Y, Y. K, 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 K. L, 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 L. M, 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 M. N, 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 N. O, 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 O. P, P, P. R, 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 R. Just hard R. S, 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 S. T, 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 T. U, 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 U. Like double O in the word cool. U. F, 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 F. H, 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 H. Again, hard. H, Z, 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 Z. That's basically TS, TS together. TS, but very fast. TS, 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 TS. Ch, 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 ch. Sh, 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 sh. Sha, sh, sh, sh. It's basically a softer version of sh. Just try to say sh, Thessalonian, sh, and keep going while you move your tongue up. Sh. This one. This is the sound sh. Твердый знак. The hard sign. Well, actually, this letter doesn't have its own sound at all. It works really like a sign and separates a consonant from the vowel that comes after so that both of them are pronounced separately. For example, not pya but pya. Not le but lye. But don't worry too much about it for now. We'll have a separate video about the hard sound later. And now just remember, it doesn't have its own sound and it works like a separating sign. U, 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 u. I think it's one of the hardest sounds in Russian. So when I pronounce it, I feel like I slightly tense, or maybe not slightly, but tense my throat, like, and push sound out from deeper inside. Yeah, it sounds weird, but that's actually pretty close to a raw Russian but shorter, of course. And you may have noticed that we had no sound description here, but for now we have this Y. And there was a reason for that. Very often, the Russian letter U is transliterated as Y. But honestly, that's just a convention. The problem is that English doesn't really have any letter or letter combination that matches the sound U. So this Y doesn't actually tell you how to pronounce it. It's just a symbol people usually use when they need to write U with Latin letters. I'd rather leave the sound space empty, but if you ever see U written in Latin letters, it will actually be written as Y. Мягкий знак, the soft sign. It works very much like the hard sign, doesn't have its own sound, and works like a sign. The soft sign actually has several different functions, including some grammatical ones, but for now we are gonna focus only on the most basic and important one. The soft sign makes the previous consonant softer. For example, not b but b, not d but d, not t but t. So just remember, no sound makes consonant softer. E, 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 you, 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 like the word you, the whole word, you. Yeah, 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 yeah. So here we are, the table with all the Russian letters, Latin equivalents, and the sounds. And just one more time again, the main thing you should learn is the letter itself and the sound it makes. And you can always start reading simple words. Well, yeah, we'll definitely practice all these in much more details later and try some reading together, but you can already start practicing on your own. For today, that's all, and I hope this little lecture was useful or at least entertaining for you. See you next time here on the same channel with another video, and visit teacher Anna. See you. До встречи!